Yes, indeed, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another watch along. Thanks for everybody who's here early. Appreciate all the support. For these watch alongs. Janelle, I see you first, girl. I see you. It's been a race to see who's first. That's funny. But Daniel, what's going on, bro? Salute to you. Hope all is well. But we all know why we're here. We have a matchup between Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and the Indiana Fever on the road on a back-to-back against the Las Vegas Aces, A'ja Wilson, Kelsey Plum, and all them down in Vegas. James, what's going on, bro? Hope all is well. The starting lineups, let's get into it quick. We got about 8 minutes before game time, so let's just get into the starting lineups. We got Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell. I think they said Christy Wallace was starting. Let me verify. I know they said she was a game time decision and she's been the starter recently. So I'm gonna verify that. So I think Christy Wallace is indeed starting. So we'll go with that for now. I'll verify in the meantime. We also got Nalissa Smith and Aaliyah Boston. Starting five. It's a new starting five. Okay, so as I checked, they changed multiple things here, so I'm gonna adjust it right now. So the starting lineup is Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell. They put back Katie Lou Samuelson into the starting lineup. So we'll change that to Katie Lou Samuelson. And they actually put Temi Fagbenle in the starting lineup instead of Nalissa Smith. So Temi gets her first start of the season. She had a impactful game last night against the LA Sparks. So Temi Fagbenle, adjust that, and Aaliyah Boston, of course. So that is adjusted on our screens here. Now I gotta adjust the bench. So we put Nalissa Smith on the bench, and we also put Christy Wallace. So that's a change. That's a big change. I guess the Christy side's trying something else out. Let's see. Sigmund, what's going on? Dawn, what's going on? Hope all is well. So that's the new starting lineup updated on your screen here for the Indiana Fever. For the starters for the Aces, I doubt they have any changes, to be honest with you. James said the Fever need a complete game tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. James says I don't understand why they can't just play Lexi Hull and Celeste. They're trying to solidify like a 8-9 player rotation. It rarely in the W will you get a team playing all 12 players or 11, as many on the roster. It's just the nature of the beast. You can't realistically play all 12 unless you're blowing teams out or you're getting blown out every game. So that's the deal there. But the starting lineup for the Aces is Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Alicia Gray, A'ja Wilson, and I said Alicia Gray, Alicia Clark. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Alicia Clark, A'ja Wilson, and Kia Stokes. I was like, Alicia Gray doesn't sound right. But here we go. And then the bench, Emma Kamen, Sydney Colson, Meg Gustafson, Kate Martin, and Diasia Fair. RC, my guy, salute. He said, Jay, we finally got one. No extension for size, though. Damn, she don't get the extension after that one? No, let me stop. It's still early days. And Diasia Fair. The injury report, Damiris Dantas for the Indiana Fever is still temporarily suspended. She was, I think she's dealing with an injury and she's out. And I think she got hurt. And we have Kirsten Bell and Chelsea Gray out with lower leg injuries. So that's the injury report. Let's start this poll. We got about 5 minutes before game time. Who wins tonight's game? Starting the poll now. Let your thoughts be seen and heard. Who wins this game? I'm watching the Chicago Connecticut game. In the meantime, Chicago is actually up 50-42 on Connecticut. A game just went to halftime. Chicago's a tough team. I should know. They beat my Liberty earlier this week, And my Liberty, I didn't even watch the game earlier today with the Liberty at 1 o'clock. They lost in disappointing fashion. I see to the Minnesota Lynx, 84-67. After this, I'll probably go back and watch the game. I have it recorded, so I'll see what happened, because I saw we were tied at 52 at one point, and then I looked back at the end of the game and we got smoked. So I have to see what the deal is there. All right. Expectations for this game. Fever played last night in Los Angeles. Got a big win, their first win. It was looking sketchy at one point, but Caitlin came through at the end. Christy Sides made some good adjustments at halftime, starting Temi Fagbenle instead of Nalissa Smith. And I feel like Caitlin and Temi have this connection there on the break. She getting all the passes. If Temi can just clean up her finishing, they could be solid. Sorry, I'm missing some comments. Burford said, I think they're shopping them for a trade. Possibly. They also have to drop a player once Damiris Dantas comes back. So somebody's out the door out of one of them. So it's going to be interesting. James says Fever by 3. Yeah, Daniel, your team sold last night. Y'all started off solid, and that second half, y'all just folded. I don't know what happened there. RC says, Jay actually said congrats to Caitlin and Celeste on their first WNBA victories. Let me put this comment up. I feel like Taylor deserves as much. At least someone told her congrats. Yeah, I salute to that. Daniel says Kurt Miller needs to go after the season. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened in that second half. It's like De'Erica and Cam and Rakia, they were doing work, and then all of a sudden, y'all just couldn't score. It was weird there. Let me get the game up before I'm over here chatting and I missed the start of this game. This game is on, I think it's on NBA TV, as well as WNBA League Pass. If you're in the Vegas or the Indiana area, you will not be able to watch it on either. So you will have to watch it on your local channels that is servicing that area. I'm over here watching regular TV with the game. Damien said Brown needs to go up to today. Yeah, I saw your comment on your DM on the Instagram. I meant to respond. But yeah, Sandy, I don't know. It's like the team doesn't look smooth. I don't know. This is the first time the Liberty lost back-to-back games since 2022 season. They didn't lose back-to-back games all last season, and that was their first season together. So, I don't know. I think Celeste is down bad, RC, because she on a team that's not a championship caliber team. You knew a rookie on a championship caliber team wasn't going to get too many minutes, but a rookie on a subpar team is even crazier. Yeah. My thoughts for this upcoming games, I want to focus on the Fever and the Aces. The Aces haven't played since like Tuesday, I think, when they lost to the Mercury. So they're well rested. They want to come out and put their best foot forward. You already know all the hype around Caitlin coming to Vegas. So they want to make sure they don't get embarrassed and they avenge a loss that they had on Tuesday against the Mercury. So I think the Aces will win this game, and pretty handily, combined with the Fever playing on the second night of a back-to-back. Marcy said 4-0 was fool's gold. I hope not, bro. I hope not. That would be embarrassing for a year one team to make the finals and then the year two team to crash out. But it's still early days. We're 4-2. That's 6 games, so there's still 34 games to go. 34 games to go. Nah, James, it's a joke. These Daniel RC, we're going with the Washington Pistons because they're so bad. So ignore these guys. What time is this? All right, so it's actually 9 p.m. Eastern on the dot. Game's about to start. Make sure you get those likes up. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you're new here. Game is about to start. They're showing they're starting the broadcast. They're showing the Indiana Fever players walking in. Man, looks like a pretty packed arena at Michelob Ultra down in Las Vegas. The 1-5 Fever, 2-1 Aces. It's crazy. The Indiana's playing their 7th game. Vegas playing their 4th. Daniel, thank you. Keep me updated on that score because I'm not even looking at that game. To be honest, just keep me up. Give me like the half to the end of quarter scores. All right, I'm gonna end this poll now since this game is about to start. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds because I'm seeing Fever and Aces between 50 and 53%. They're updating us with the injuries. Chelsea Gray, as I have down on the ticker down below, out with a leg injury. She hasn't played this season. She hasn't played since game 3 of the finals. And the stats for Jackie Young, she's averaging 22.7 points a game, 7 rebounds, and leads the league in assists with 8.3. And she's not even a primary point guard. Jay, have you noticed they don't have Cheryl Swoops on commentary anymore? That's good because she's toxic. I wouldn't say she's toxic. She just says things that people don't agree with. I don't think that's toxic. And maybe she didn't want to be on commentary. She was at the Liberty game against the Chicago Sky on Thursday. I saw her. She was a couple seats courtside in front of me from my vantage point. So maybe she didn't want to do it. Who knows? Or maybe she's on a special guest type of basis. All right, they're showing the starting lineups. Starting lineups are the same what we have on the screen, people. So Caitlin Clark against the defending champs. Let me end this poll now before y'all start changing your mind. So I ended at the perfect time. It looks like 50-50. Game has started, people. We are off. Game has started. Come on. Let's play this. There we go. Aces ball to start. Alicia Clark with the ball, guarded by Kelsey Mitchell. Alicia Clark backing down over to Kelsey Plum, guarded by Caitlin. The two of the top 4 NCAA leading scorers, and Kelsey Plum misses. That's another fun fact. They have 4. Oh, Katie Lou for 3 and misses. Rebound, Asia Wilson. They have the top 4 NCAA women's basketball scorers in this game, 2 on each team. And Asia Wilson gets the first basket of the game. Mid-range jump shot. Caitlin Clark with the ball. Pass to Aaliyah Boston. She takes a inside the foul line jumper and scores. Aaliyah Boston, she came alive last night in that second half. Something clicked. And she scores the mid-range jump shot. It's 2-2. Over to Jackie Young. Asia Wilson in the corner. Hands off to Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum dribbles it off her foot. And turnover. Damien said, do you think the Liberty should tank this season if they lose to Phoenix? Tank this season at game 7? Nah, come on, man. Tank the season at game 7 is crazy. Ball back in play. Caitlin Clark with the ball over to Aaliyah Boston, over to Temi, back to Kelsey. Kelsey 3 off the back rim. Aaliyah Boston rebound, pump fakes, reverse layup on Asia, misses. Asia Wilson rebound. Over to Alicia Clark, quickly outlet to Jackie Young. Jackie Young pull up 3, bang. Jackie Young hits the first 3 of the game, and Aces are up 5-2. They quickly get it up the court. Temi guarded by Kia Stokes. Hand off to Caitlin. Caitlin penetrates into the paint, drop off to Temi. Temi throws it up and gets fouled. Temi and Caitlin have a nice connection on these pick and rolls, these pick and pops. It works out perfectly. Yeah, but to answer your question, Damien, no way. No, you can't tank at game 7. Temi shoots the first free throw and scores. Let me run my clock down a little bit. It's 8:18 to go in the first quarter. Offenses are humming along nicely. And she hits both. Slow this clock down. 14, 13. There we go. Kelsey Plum with the ball, left side of the floor. She drives by Aaliyah Boston, scoops it up with the left, and gets fouled by Aaliyah Boston on the foul. That's her first foul of the game. Man said Temmie Duncan. All right, let's not go that far. Let's not go that far. But I will say she's a very when she improves her hands and finishing, she'll be good. Kelsey Plum hits the first free throw. And Kelsey Plum at the line for the second free throw. She hits it. Kelsey Plum averaging 18 points, 5 assists this season so far with 2 rebounds. Caitlin Clark brings the ball up the court. Caitlin Clark comes off a stagger screen. She still has the ball. She forces a pass to Aaliyah, which wasn't a good pass. Alicia Clark on the steal. She dribbles it right back out. Oh, bad pass down to A'ja Wilson in the post and a turnover by the Aces. Yeah, when I found out she was over 30, I was like, oh, shoot. I did not know, but you're absolutely right. She's beating these young cats down the floor. Indiana ball, Caitlin, they send the hedge at her. She passes it to Temmie over to Katie Lou. Katie Lou looking for Aaliyah Boston. Doesn't find her. She passes it back to Caitlin. Caitlin going left for 3 off the front rim. Rebound, Kia Stokes. Over to Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum crosses half court. Hopping and skipping up the court. Finds A'ja Wilson, guarded by Aaliyah Boston. South Carolina. Fall away. A'ja misses, and she's claiming for a foul. But Temmie just gets the rebound, goes coast to coast, and scores. A'ja Wilson complaining about the foul. Temmie just grabs the rebound, goes coast to coast, lays it up. 7-6 Vegas. Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young pulls for 3, and Caitlin with a silly foul there on a 3-point attempt by Jackie Young. That's a silly foul by Caitlin. So Jackie Young is going to the line for 3 free throws. I don't believe her foot was on the line there. So Jackie Young, as I mentioned, she's leading the league in assists right now. She hits the first free throw. Jackie Young for the second. Oh, so it was just a 2-point shot. And she hits both. It's 9-6 Vegas. Caitlin Clark up the court, guarded by Jackie Young. Right side of the floor. She blows by Jackie. Jackie gets a hand on it, but Caitlin gets it back, passes it to Aaliyah. Aaliyah posting up, tries to go up, and it goes off of Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston be putting the ball in front of defenders' faces when she tries to go up. She has to fix that part of her game. Lisa Bluter there, and I think that's the new coach of Iowa that's there as well. Kelsey Plum over to A'ja, over to Jackie. Jackie goes up, gets fouled, and she's going back to the line. Jackie Young being aggressive, going to the paint, and they keep hacking. The foul was on Kelsey Mitchell there. I think that's her first foul of the game. So Jackie Young going to the line for another set of free throws. So Jackie Young for the first, and she hits it. 10-6 Vegas. 10-6 Vegas. Jackie Young for the second, and she hits both. Ball in play with Indiana. Hey, cuz, what's going on? Caitlin over to Aaliyah Boston. Over to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell comes off the screen, highway to the basket, and she finishes with the right. Great play right there. Great play. Cleared it out, and Kelsey Mitchell gets a freeway to the basket. Kelsey Plum, corner to Alicia. Over the top to Jackie Young. She hesitates, goes to the paint, hands it off to A'ja. She gets popped in the mouth by Temmie, and foul on Temmie Fagbenle. Thanks, Daniel. Celtics up 32-31. Okay. They're keeping it close without Halliburton. Nalissa Smith got demoted. How do you think she's going to handle it? That's going to be tough. Yeah, RC, you're absolutely... I don't know how she's going to handle that. That is a great question. She got demoted. Wasn't Nalissa Smith like a top 3 pick a couple years back. Jackie Young gets the ball over to Kelsey. Kelsey, Asia Wilson, mid-range jump shot, cash. Asia Wilson scores. It's 13-8 Vegas. Caitlin Clark across half court, blows by Asia, finds Aaliyah Boston rolling, out to Kelsey Mitchell, wide open three, top of the key, bang. And Kelsey Mitchell hits a three. 2-point game, Vegas 13, Fever 11. Asia Wilson, handoff to Alicia Clark. She tries to answer right wing three off the back rim. Aaliyah Boston rebound over to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark right side of the floor. Caitlin Clark pulls up for three. Oh, right in Kelsey Plum's grill. She's calling for the foul, and Indiana takes the lead, 14-13. Yeah, RC a clown for that. Oh, Temmie, good hand. She almost gets the steal, but Vegas gets it back. Jackie Young over to Kelsey Plum. She tries to answer for three, pops it right back in her face. 16-14. Oh, I like it so far. I like it so far. Caitlin pops a three in her face. Kelsey Plum comes right back. Oh, Caitlin, highway to the basket. Oh, Asia Wilson says, get it out of here. And Vegas on the run. Jackie Young, transition three. Oh, she misses. Temmie with the rebound. Temmie, baseball pass over to Katie Lou, and they slow it down. Kelsey Mitchell with the ball in front of the Indiana bench. In the post to Boston. It looked like she traveled. Boston in the post against Kia Stokes. Reverse spin. She goes up and gets blocked by Kia Stokes. They called travel. I was like, I seen the travel. I wonder if they were going to call it. RC says Lexi Hell's head is bigger than her body. I know. Nah, she got a big head. I'm not even going to lie to you. So we have a break in play. Looks like a media timeout here. Official timeout. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Aces are up 16-14. We got a good one so far. I have the scores from all the scores from today down at the bottom of the screen. We got Washington losing to Seattle at home so far, 17-13. Chicago is up 50-46 on Connecticut. That game is on CBS Sports Network. If you have access to that. All right, y'all, we got a good one so far. I thought the Aces would come out much more aggressive. I thought they would be trying to really impose their will early. But the Fever, coming off a back-to-back last night, I guess feeling inspired from their first win, they're hanging tough so far. It's only a 2-point game. Indiana's next game, I think they have a break. I'll get that to you right now. Indiana's next game, because I have their teams right here. Indiana plays the Sparks again on the 28th. So on May 28th, they play the Sparks at 7 p.m. So they have a nice break today. What's today? Today's the 25th. So they have a nice break. So it'll be a rematch. Let's see if the Sparks can get some revenge there. Beulah, what's going on? Salute. Good to see you. Hope all is well. All right, I see a good amount of us are here on the YouTube, on the Twitch. Salute to everybody here. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new here. Subscribe. We're doing this all season long. Liz, salute. What's going on? Hope all is well. Let's get the likes up, people. We had a great turnout for that. What game did we do the other day? That the Fever almost won. Was that against the Storm? Yeah, it was against the Storm that we did. We had a great turnout the other night. Fever almost had their first win in that game, but they just fell just a little bit short. And I'm hoping for another good turnout tonight. So let's get those likes up, people. Excuse me. Yeah, Beulah, I was just mentioning it briefly. I haven't even watched the game. I just know we were up, and then we were down by a lot. Then we came all the way back, game back in play, and then we got smoked. So I'm gonna watch the game probably after this or tomorrow. Kelsey Plum with the ball over to Asia Wilson by the 3-point line. She's looking for Jackie Young. Finds Jackie Young by the Aces bench. Back to Asia. Nalissa Smith in the game for Temmie. Asia Wilson goes up. Nalissa trying to earn her way back. Good defense. Blocks the shot. It's Fever ball. Kelsey Mitchell with the ball. Kelsey Mitchell has Kia Stokes on the island. Crossover. She goes to her left. Throws it up with the left. She likes, and she gets fouled by Kia Stokes. You know, Kelsey Mitchell, she liked to. Shadow Juice, salute for subscribing. You know, Kelsey Mitchell, top of the key. And you know she wants to go left. She's a lefty. And she goes with that little scoop. And she gets fouled. So Kelsey Mitchell at the line for free throws here. Kelsey Mitchell at the line for free throws. So Meg Gustafson about to check in. Steven, this game is on NBA TV. If and she misses the free throw. If you're not in the Vegas or Indiana metropolitan coverage area, if you go on NBA TV and you're in that area, it will be blocked. You're gonna have to watch it on the local channel in those areas. So Kelsey Mitchell at the line for the second free throw, and she cashes in the second one. 1 point game, 16-15, Vegas. Kelsey Plum crosses the court. Erica Wheeler in the game for Caitlin Clark. Meg Gustafson in for Kia Stokes. Jackie Young right side of the floor with the ball dribbling. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Crossover. She gets to the paint, loses the ball. It gets tipped out of bounds. It looks like we're about to have a substitution here. It looks like Lexi Hull is coming into the game. Lexi Hull into the game. Let's see who she comes in for. They're just showing Becky Ham, and she Kelsey Plum inbounds to Jackie Young. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Jackie Young step back jumper, cash. With 2 seconds on the shot clock, she knocks it down. Vegas 18, Indiana 15. Oh, Lexi Hull's in for Katie Lou. Aaliyah Boston, right side of the floor, guarded by Asia Wilson. Handoff to Lexi. Lexi goes under the basket, out to Nalissa. Nalissa pump fakes. She drives on Meg, shoots the right-hand floater, is good. 18-17. Indiana hanging tough so far. Jackie Young crosses half-court crossover. She gets into the paint, out to Asia. Asia, mid-range jump shot, cash. You can't leave her that open. Come on now. They left Asia Wilson wide open, top of the key by the semicircle, mid-range jump shot. Cashes it in. Ace is back up by 3. Kelsey Mitchell with the ball. Top of the key. Step back 3. Oh, rolls around in and out. Aaliyah Boston rebound. Spin move. Throws it up. Cooks Asia and scores. Aaliyah Boston getting positioning. Gets the rebound. Tells Asia to get in the weight room and scores. 2019. Yeah, Maria. It's a real good game so far. Lexi Hull. Good hands. Tips it out of bounds. It stays Ace's ball. So Caitlin Clark comes back in. Aaliyah Boston goes to the bench. I want to see who else comes back in. Kate Martin is in the game. It's a rousing cheer. So Caitlin and Kate are both on the floor guarding each other right now. Asia Wilson with the ball. Jackie Young, 3 misses. Kate tries to chase down the rebound on Caitlin, but Caitlin wins out. Caitlin over to Erica Wheeler. Oh, this is interesting. They're guarding each other. I like this. Caitlin looking for it. Caitlin has Kate. She drives by Kate. Behind the back pass to Temmie. Temmie looking for somebody. Finds Lexi Hull in the left corner. Oh, Lexi Hull 3. And the Fever take the lead. 22-20. Jackie Young calling out for it. Jackie Young running point over to Asia Wilson at that mid-range area. Guarded by Temmie. She shoots the midi. Short. Rebound Caitlin. Caitlin almost had a triple-double last night. She had like 10 rebounds, I think. Caitlin over to Temmie. Temmie over to Erica Wheeler on the left wing 3 off the back rim. And Temmie tips it to Nalissa. Off Lexi Hull in the other corner for 3. Oh, she shoots over the basket. Kate Martin gets the rebound. Martin over to Plum. Plum crossover on Caitlin, gets to the basket and scores. 22-22. Plum asking for the foul call. Oh, they stopped the clock? They stopped the clock here. It's 1:29 left in the first quarter. Plum does the crossover, blows by Caitlin. She wants a foul call. It looks like a couple slaps, but she finishes it either way. They might have called a delay of game there. Ball back at play. Caitlin guarded by Jackie Young. Gets the screen from Temmie. They hedge on that. Caitlin gets around it. Melissa Smith on the baseline. Top of the key to Erica Wheeler. Oh, she goes behind the back and loses it. Kate Martin with the steal. Oh, it's bumbling around, and it looks like it stays Indiana ball. 4 on the shot clock. 4 on the shot clock. They fighting for it. They get stripped out of K's hand. Hits off Temmie's arm. It looks like Temmie. It went off the Fever, but no challenge here. Lexi Hull to inbound. They might get a 5-second here. Oh, they try to get it in and they lose the ball. Oh, good steal by Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith gets the steal and scores immediately. Nalissa Smith trying to earn her way back into the starting lineup with some defense here. Plum over to Gustafson, right corner 3, doesn't even hit the rim, misses everything. Rebound Lexi Hull over to Caitlin. Caitlin outlet to Temmie, her favorite target, and scores. Temmie knows she'll get at least 4 easy baskets if she runs the floor with Caitlin. And the Fever, biggest lead of their game, 26-22. Plum drives, hesitation, gets into the basket, flips it up with the left. That's tough. That is tough, Plum. And it's a 7-second difference, shot clock, game clock, over to Erica Wheeler. James, this game is amazing indeed. Much better than I thought. Oh, Jackie Young almost gets the steal. Erica Wheeler with 7 on the shot clock. She blows by Kelsey Plum, gets into the basket, throws up the floater, and scores. They just getting paint penetration point after point. 7 seconds. Jackie Young into the paint. Gets stripped. Erica Wheeler with 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Erica Wheeler pull up for 3 off the top of the backboard. And that's how the quarter ends, people. After 1, the Fever have a 28-24 lead. Wow. I will say I did not expect this. I did not expect this. Incredible. That's why you got to play to win the game. Nothing's handed over to you. Every team in this league, you can get beat on any given night if you're not up for the task. Excuse me. Alrighty, so let's get ready for the second quarter. This is a good game so far. Good game. We've been having some good luck with these watch-alongs. The games have been very competitive. Even if they start off a little shaky, towards the end, they always get competitive. And that's what I like to see. All right. So, yeah, Maria says they're still warm from yesterday. Yeah, absolutely. That adrenaline from yesterday, winning their first game, they liked how that felt. They're trying to replicate that tonight. And that would be a big morale boost if they could beat the Aces on their home floor. Celtics losing 37-41, 7-4. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it, bro. Let's look at the game leaders here because it's very interesting. Temmie has 6 points to lead the Fever. She hasn't missed a shot. Jackie Young with 9, Aaliyah Boston with 4 rebounds, Asia Wilson with 2 to lead the Aces. Caitlin Clark with 2 assists, and Jackie Young with 2 assists. Very good game so far. Oh, it looks like Connecticut has retaken the lead here, 59-58 against Chicago, and Seattle's up 23-15. Maria says, I can't wait for her to play Taurasi. Yeah, it's going to be it's the one a lot of people are looking forward to. People want to see Caitlin do it, but Taurasi will not be guarding Caitlin. Like, to start, they're going to have Natasha Cloud on Caitlin. They'll put Natasha on her. They'll put Kalia on her. They might even put Rebecca Allen on her. Erica Wheeler, she's okay. I mean, she wouldn't be who I would want on my team, but she's a okay player. She can shoot the mid-range and she can get to the basket. If you want her to knock down threes consistently, you're in for a long night. All right, let me look at the box score for some of these other games. I do want to see who's doing what. Angel Reese was having a decent game when I was watching it before I came on live. So I want to see if she's continuing to do what she's doing. So we have Bree Jones with 14. That's good for her. She's coming off the Achilles injury. Alyssa Thomas with 9, 6, and 6. Typical Alyssa Thomas numbers. Angel Reese with 11 points. Mabry with 13. Solid so far. Solid game so far. And the Seattle game, I didn't expect. I don't expect the Mystics to win. Mystics gonna be terrible this year, if y'all didn't know. No Shakira Austin tonight for them. You got Julie Van Loo with 9 to lead them. Ariel Atkins, she can't carry this team. Ariel Atkins is a supplemental piece. Oh, the second quarter started. Jeez, my bad, y'all. I'm over here chatting away. It's 28-24. I'm going to fix the clock in a minute. Kelsey Plum to the basket and scores. I'm over here chatting about other games, and they just came right back. It's 28-26 Fever. We're approaching 9 minutes. I'm going to fix the clock for us in a second. Indiana ball, Nalissa Smith. Temi gets the ball in the post. I'm glad they stopped it there so I can fix the clock. And we're at 9 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first half, second quarter to be exact. The lineups on the floor. Once I see it, I'll update you guys here. I see Kate Martin is still on the floor for the Aces. They're just zoomed in on her. They're not showing anybody else right now. Can you show everybody else? Sydney Colson in the game, Alicia Clark in the game, Kia Stokes in the game as well for the Aces. You have Caitlin, Erica Wheeler, Lexi Hull, Temi, and Nalissa for the and Caitlin saw Nalissa cutting back door, just overcooked the pass and a turnover by the Fever. Goes back to the Aces. Daniel says, Jay, do you think Caitlin Clark wins Rookie of the Year? Potentially at this point. I would say she's up there, definitely. She's probably 1 or 2, depending on what you value. Kelsey Plum, corner to Alicia Clark. She pump fakes and she travels. Aces with some uncharacteristic turnovers. Oh, I also forgot you got the Iowa connection here. You have Caitlin and Meg and Kate Martin all went to Iowa, all on the court. All on the teams that are on the court. Maria says Aaliyah needs to be on. Caitlin, deep 3, front rims it. Kate Martin with the rebound. Kate Martin outlet to Sydney Colson. Sydney Colson out to Kate Martin. Out to Kelsey. Kelsey, 3-pointer. Oh, I gotta remember, it's different Kelseys. Kelsey Plum, that is. Kelsey Mitchell on the other end with the ball, guarded by Plum. Mixing her. Mid-range jumper, Mitchell misses. Alicia Clark with the rebound over to Plum. Plum quickly up the court. Plum pulls up for 3, misses, rebound. Kate Martin tips it out, but Caitlin Clark with the rebound. And she's pushing it quickly up. Goes behind the back, gets the screen. She tries to blow by, goes to the basket, gets blocked, and they call a foul. She gets hit in the face. Alicia Clark running all the way down the other end, saying she didn't hit her. But Clark is holding her eye there. Beulah said, I did 5K run today. Salute to you. I'm more of a sprinter than a runner, at least in my younger years, than a long distance runner. She gets the block. Oh, the follow through definitely pops her in the face. So Caitlin Clark got the line for free throws, and she hits the first. I'm gonna turn my brightness up on my screen. I forgot I had turned it down. Let's see if any subs were made here. Nope, I don't see any subs. Oh, that looks like Katie Lou back in the game. Caitlin Clark hits the other one. So it's 30-26 Fever. 30-26. You have Plum over to Colson. Back to Plum. Plum left side of the floor. Steps back for 3 on Mitchell. Misses. Nalissa Smith with the rebound. Over to Clark. Clark behind the back on Alicia Clark. Caitlin Clark blows by Alicia. Throws up the layup. Misses. Rebound. Alicia Clark. Over to Sydney Colson. Pushing it quickly. Crossover. Throws up the floater. Katie Lou with the block and rebound. Outlet to Caitlin. Caitlin over to Nalissa. Good find. Nalissa got to finish this. And she does. Time out. Becky Hammond. See, the thing with these young teams, they'll run you out the gym if you're not careful. The players are starting to get used to. That's what I was telling people before. they're getting used to Caitlin, and they know Caitlin likes to throw those outlet passes. They know once the rebound is secured, if I run as hard as I can, she'll most likely find me for an easy layup. And that's just what happened there with Nalissa Smith. Timeout, Aces, Fever up 32-26. 32-26. So we're in for a little bit of an upset here. I don't know what the odds were on this game. For you bet. Oh, the odds were Vegas were a 16.5 point favorite. So this could be an upset just like the Liberty Chicago game was the other day. I think the Liberty were 17.5 point favorites on the Sky, and we lost by like 11 or 9 or something. Y'all make sure y'all leave a like. I see a lot of y'all in here. Let's get the likes up. Appreciate y'all tuning in on a Saturday evening for some W basketball. We already had one game completed. That was 1 Eastern between the Liberty and the Minnesota Lynx. The Lynx smacked up my Liberty. We have 3 games going on at the moment. A 4th one about to start in about 30 minutes. So we'll have multiple games on at the same time. I know a lot of people were critical of that, but I don't know how much of a hand W, how much pull the W has when games can start, especially when it comes to these broadcasters at the moment. So we're hoping for next season when the media rights get renegotiated, the W has more pull on when these games can be shown, because having 4 of these games going on at the same time is tough if you want to get eyes on a lot, unless you're switching between multiple games. So I'll try and keep you abreast on all the games going on here. That's why I have the game score at the bottom for all the games there. All right, we're in the timeout. If you're just joining, we are in a timeout. Fever really came out to play. They outscored the Aces 28-24 in the first quarter. They're outscoring them 4-2 so far in this second quarter. To lead the way, you have Temi Fagbenle, who got the start. She's leading the way with 6 points, hasn't missed a shot or a free throw. Kelsey Plum has 11. Ball back in play with the Aces. And Jackie Young. 1 second, Danielle. Jackie Young comes off the screen over to Asia Wilson, corner to Colson. Colson drives, fumbles it, gets it back over to Alicia Clark. Jackie Young, wide open 3, buries it. Wide open. And it's 32-29. Daniel says, Jay, do you think Paige Bueckers is the number 1 pick? It'll be interesting. If she stays healthy, I shouldn't say I don't see anybody else. Kelsey Mitchell drives. Aaliyah Boston, foul line jumper is good. They're getting some wide open looks, all off of movement and penetration. Yeah, Beulah, I forgot. You're in Canada. Congrats. Yeah, you're getting your team in 2026. Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young guarded by Kelsey Mitchell. She gets a straight hand to the face. Jackie Young gets to the paint. Rebound, Asia Wilson back up and scores. Daniel, to answer your question, Kiki Iriafen, who was at Stanford, now at USC, she has the potential. I think she's a junior going senior. If she continues how she was playing last year, she might sneak and be a number 1 pick herself. Jackie Young rips Caitlin Clark, and Jackie Young finishes. Picks Caitlin's pocket, and now it's a 34-33 game. Caitlin Clark tries to go right back at her, passes it. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin not on the same page. Pass goes through Kelsey Mitchell's legs. Turnover Fever. They're showing the replay of the pickpocket. Just as a reminder to people watching the actual game, WNBA doesn't do home and away broadcasts on League Pass. So the broadcast you always get is always the home team's broadcast on League Pass. So it's not the WNBA. Sydney Colson shoots a jumper and misses. So it's not the WNBA's broadcasters or TNT's broadcasters. For these local games, it's always the home broadcaster on League Pass. So they're going to be, some of them are sometimes going to be biased. Katie Lou, mid-range jump shot misses, rebound, Kia Stokes. Sydney Colson over to Jackie Young. Jackie Young eyeing up Caitlin. She steps back on Caitlin. 3, rattles it in. Jackie Young. And the Aces retake the lead, 36-34, approaching 5 minutes to go. Caitlin Clark tries to drive by Jackie Young, and it looks like a foul there. And it was a foul on Jackie Young. Jackie Young already up to 17 points in this first half. Jackie cooking, boy. She, Floyd over here trying to talk to Caitlin. That's funny. Floyd Mayweather. Aaliyah Boston has the ball. Caitlin Clark to the bench there to get a rest. Erica Wheeler post to Boston. Boston by the free throw line. She's looking for somebody. She tries to drive on Asia. Throws up the layup. Misses. And that should be a shot clock violation. Line up on the floor for the Fever, Maria's Boston. What we got? We got Boston Temmie, Katie Lou, Kelsey Mitchell, and Erica Wheeler. For the Aces, you have Alicia Clark, Asia Wilson, Plum Young, and Kate Martin. Ball in play. Plum brings it up the court over to Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson at the foul line. Step back on Boston. Misses. Rebound, Kelsey Mitchell. Looks like Kate Martin turned her ankle, but she's running it off. Kelsey Mitchell with the ball. Over to Temmie. Over to Erica on the right side of the floor. Oh, finds Aaliyah Boston in the post. She should have went straight up. She pump fakes and goes up and scores. My bad, Aaliyah. You the pro. I'm not. And it's a tie game. 36-all. Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young, they leave her open for 3 again, and she's off the back rim. Rebound. Temmie is bouncing around. Kate Martin on the floor, but the Fever have it. Erica Wheeler pushing it up quickly. Erica Wheeler drops it off to Aaliyah by the 3-point line. They find Temmie, but she gets it tipped out of her hands. Kate Martin with the steal. Over to Asia. Alicia up the court quickly. Cross court to Kelsey Plum. Corner to Kate Martin. Top of the key to Alicia Clark. Bang. Hits a 3. Alicia Clark for 3. 39-36. Good ball movement by the Aces on that one. A couple risky passes that get through, but all that matters is they do. Kelsey Mitchell, left side of the floor. Crossover on Jackie Young. She gets to her left, and Jackie Young with another foul. So that's 2 on Jackie Young, I believe. Looking at the foul count. Yep, that's 2 fouls on Jackie Young. She's saying, don't take me out, coach. I'm good. I'm going to be good. So it's Fever ball to inbound from the sideline. Kelsey Mitchell to inbound. Over to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston over to Erica Wheeler. Finds Kelsey Mitchell. Wide open right wing 3. Oh, halfway down. Temmie gets the rebound. Fumbles it, and it goes out of bounds. If she could just secure that, she would have had a wide open layup. So it's Aces ball. Kate Martin the inbound. Inbounds it to Kelsey Plum. 39-36 Vegas here. Plum over to Asia Wilson. 3-point line. Handoff to Plum. She gets the rescreen there. Plum probing. Asia Wilson at the foul line. She drives right. It looks like she travels, but she gets the up and under and scores. 41-36. Quickly up to Kelsey Mitchell right in front of her bench. Kelsey Mitchell over to Temmie. Temmie looking pressured by Alicia Clark. It gets tipped out of her hands. She jab steps. Oh, 2 Indiana Fever players try to get the ball. Erica Wheeler for 3. Way off. Kate Martin with the rebound. Almost gets stripped. Saves it. And a push by Katie Lou Samuelson in the backcourt on Kate Martin. So it's still Aces ball. 2.5 to go here. They're showing a flyer of all the South Carolina Gamecocks. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 of them in the league on opening day just for South Carolina. So timeout on the floor here. timeout on the floor. It's an official's timeout. 41-36, Aces on top. We got 2 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the quarter. I'm going to reset the timer so we can be as accurate as possible here. There we go. All right, we have a good game on our hands, people. We have a really good game on our hands so far. The Fever, the second half is going to be important to see how they hold up. All the adrenaline is pumping right now. Let's see how they come out in that second half. Will the adrenaline wear off, or will they continue to keep their foot on the gas pedal and keep it close? All they got to do is keep it close, and a couple decisions here and there will turn in their favor. They're showing Becky Hammon highlights on the League Pass commercial. Man, seeing her in those Liberty colors. I remember those days going to MSG when we used to play at Madison Square Garden and used to see Becky and that squad over there. Good days, good old days. Man, it's showing Becky and Teresa on the court together. Man, brings back memories of those days. How old was I back then? Probably like 8. Yeah, I was like 8. 7, 8 years old at those days. And then we traded her to San Antonio. All right, enough of me being nostalgic about the glory days. Connecticut is up 73-69 on Chicago right now. I'm going to make sure I keep the volume up so I can make sure I hear when they come back and I don't miss anything. Yeah, Connecticut, they might be the only unbeaten team if this stays the way it is. Let me see who's cooking for them. You have DeWanna Bonner with 11 and 8. Of course, she has 8 rebounds tonight. Bree Jones with 5 rebounds and 14 points. I think that's her highest scoring game of the season so far. Dejanay Carrington with 15. Angel Reese has 13 and 4 rebounds. You have 18 points for Mabry. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's the leaders there. Alyssa Thomas with 6 assists and 6 turnovers, though. That's not good. But they're still up by 6. Seattle up 42-29. They're coming back to the game now. Yeah, the Mystics, I don't know what to tell you about them. The Mystics are not playing well. Skylar Diggins with 10 points, 4 assists. Nneka Ogwumike has 10 to lead them. Ball back and play with the Aces. Thanks, Daniel. 57-69. This is a shocker. That is a shocker right there. Kelsey Plum, left side of the floor. Finds Jackie in the corner. Wide open for 3. Off the back rim. And rebound, Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah, Beulah, I think I saw that you did that. I think you mentioned that. Lexi with the ball. Lexi Hull, that is. So it's Hull, Caitlin Clark, Temmie, Mitchell, kick ball by Asia Wilson, and Aaliyah Boston on the floor. They're showing Christy's side. She's always energetic on the sidelines here. When she's coaching. I don't think she ever sits. Ball in play with the Fever. Aaliyah Boston over to Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin Clark coming off the screen. Guarded tight by Jackie Young. She has 2. I would go right at her if I was Caitlin. She gets into the paint, throws up the floater, rolls around. Asia Wilson rebound. Over to Jackie. Jackie quickly up the court. Oh no, they got Caitlin on Asia Wilson. They're trying to get it to her. They got it to Kia Stokes. Kelsey Plum wide open, right 3. Cash. Once that mismatch happened, the ball movement just faster than the man movement. Aces up 44-36. Fever need to hold on. Keep this in single digits here. Caitlin Clark with the ball, guarded by Alicia Clark. No relation. Caitlin Clark drives right by, finds Aaliyah Boston. Foul line jumper, front rims it. Temmie fighting for it, and Temmie gets the ball. No. Jackie Young saves it. Over to Asia. Asia Wilson pushes it up the court. Asia Wilson drives, corner. Alicia Clark right in front of her bench for 3. Oh, misses off the back rim. And that should be a foul on, I thought that was a foul on Asia, but they say it's on Temmie. Alicia Clark, good find to Kia. Kia kicks it out to a wide open Kelsey Plum on the right wing for 3 and buries it. So it's 1:02 left in the second quarter here. Fever, Aces ball. Alicia Clark gets it off the inbound. Over to Kia Stokes. Over to Asia Wilson. Wide open. Pump fake goes up with the left. Fouled and misses the shot. So she's going to the line for 2 free throws. So Temi tries to gamble, gets behind Asia, and Asia spins off, goes up, pump fake. Lexi comes over to try and help, fouls her, and she misses the shot. So Asia has 10 points, 5 rebounds so far. Now has 11 as she makes the free throw. Sigmund says you cannot keep missing and stay in the game. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Asia for the second free throw, and now it's a 10-point game. Fever have to keep it close here. Fever have to keep it close. Largest lead of the game. Kelsey Mitchell dribbling, guarded tightly by Kelsey Plum. They get Aaliyah Boston in the post. She shoots and she scores. Great spin off by Aaliyah Boston, playing much better. 38-46 Fever. Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young dribbling, keeping her dribble alive. Gets into the paint, stops, leans in, shoots the shot, misses. Temi with the rebound over to Caitlin. It's only a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock here. They'll probably run this down as far as they can. Over to Kelsey Mitchell, top of the key, guarded by Plum. She comes off the screen from Caitlin. Kelsey all the way to the basket, goes across over to Temi in the corner. Kelsey Mitchell gets lost. Right wing 3, misses. Rebound, Asia Wilson, 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Kelsey Plum from half court gets blocked. And that's how the quarter ends, people. At the end of the first half, Aces go on a 10-2 run towards the end of that second quarter and take a 46-37 lead. Let me make sure that's right. That sounds weird. No, it's a 38-46 lead. I don't know why I have 1 point up here. Let me add another point for the Fever. 46-38 lead at halftime. So they have it at single digits, which is a positive for the Fever, granted how that quarter ended. All right, people, we're going to take a look at the box score at this halftime break. Let me just get it all set up for us, and we'll take a look. As I do that, make sure you're leaving a like on the video, subscribe. We do watch-alongs all season long. If you leave a like, it really supports the channel, helps me figure out what type of content to do. All right, let's get this ready here. Let me get the box score ready. It's been a good game so far. Fever fell off a little bit in that second quarter. But they're hanging tough, and that's all you can really ask for. Turn the volume down on this game. All right, cool. So we got the box score up here. Let's publish that. Boom. All right, we all set now. Hope you guys can see that. It's nice and big for y'all. So Fever 38, Aces 46 at the half. Indiana outscored them 28-24 in the first quarter. That second quarter is where they fell apart. Aces outscored them 22-10 in the second quarter. So that's not positive. All right, for the Indiana Fever box score, we got the starters here. Katie Lou, 12 minutes, no points, a block, a foul, and a rebound. Not great. Aaliyah Boston playing much better, has 10 points, 5 rebounds in 15 minutes of play. We have Temi, who got the start today. She has 6 points, 4 rebounds, hasn't missed a shot or a free throw. She does have 2 fouls though. We have Kelsey Mitchell, 16 minutes, has 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, 1 of 5 from 3. Caitlin Clark, 15 minutes, 5 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. She does have 4 turnovers. Still got to work on getting those turnovers down. Burford says Clark isn't a shooter anymore. She's struggling with the shot. They just bench her to give her some minutes. This is the second night of a back-to-back, John and They gotta give her some time to rest. They can't burn her out so early. She played 15 of the 20 possible minutes, so she only sat for 5 game minutes. So that's about. I mean, everybody's averaging around the same amount of minutes here: 15, 15, 15. Got 16 from Kelsey. So everybody's around the same here. For the bench, you have Nalissa Smith, who did not get the start today. She coming off the bench. She came in, gave them 6 points, 3 rebounds, had a nice steal. You got Erica Wheeler off the bench as well, 2 points in her 8 minutes. Lexi Hull hit a three as soon as she came off the bench. In her 8 minutes. No Victoria Saxton, Grace Berger, or Celeste Taylor. They're shooting 41% from the field, 23% from three, which is not great, and 83% from the foul line. RC says AC is not gonna cave and fall apart like the Sparks did after halftime. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right, let's get into the aces. We have Alicia Clark with 17 minutes, has 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. She's their do-it-all person. Their perimeter defender, hits timely threes. She's the veteran there, plus 13 in her minutes. Kia Stokes, with 3 rebounds in her 12 minutes. Asia Wilson, 17 minutes with 12 points and 6 rebounds, already on double-double watch. Kelsey Plum, 18 minutes, 14 points and 3 assists. And you have Jackie Young, who got into some foul trouble towards the end of that quarter. 17 points to lead them. 2 assists, 2 steals, no rebounds. CC has 5. She has 15 minutes. 5 points in 15 minutes. 1 for 6 from 3. 1 for 6 from the field. 1 for 3 from 3 for Caitlin. All right, back to the aces. You have Gustafson off the bench. No points in 4 minutes. Colson, no points in 4 minutes. And Kate Martin, no points in 8 minutes. She does have 3 rebounds and an assist. The aces are shooting 44% from the field, which is good. 35% from 3, which is about average. And shooting 100% from the line. They only have 5 turnovers as a team, compared to the 7 by the Fever, which isn't too bad. 15 rebounds as a team. The Fever do have 20 rebounds as a team. And assist-wise, they're tied at 9 assists each. RC says, well, Jay, guess I was overzealous about Clark's stats. Yeah, I mean, it's all good, though. It's all good. All right, let's take a look at, it looks like this Mystic Storm game is about to go to halftime here. Storm are up 50-41, so we'll take a look at their stats as well. So I'll come up here. Let's go to the box score up here and see what we got going on in this game. So the game is just going halftime for Seattle at Washington at Seattle, excuse me. Daniel says, Jay, how is averaging the most minutes in the league this season? Oh, why is my text box always so small? Move this over here. There we go. I don't know how she is. I mean, I think in those early games they were running her a lot of minutes. But let's see. Let's go to players. You said who? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm on the WNBA website right now. Let's see if I can find out who's averaging the most minutes. I'll look at that in a second. 1 second. Let's see. Minutes. I'm gonna have to look. I don't know where to find that on the website. But the Mystics versus the Storm. No Shakira Austin, no Brittany Sykes for the Mystics. Both hurt. Aaliyah Edwards with 4 points, 5 rebounds. Good stuff for the rookie. Steph Dolson, 3 points. You got Van Loo. She's a rookie, but she's really a vet overseas. Leading them with 12 points on 2 of 3 from 3. That's Carly Samuelson, her sister. 5 points, 2 rebounds. And Atkins with 0 in 15 minutes. That's awful. Hines Allen, nothing. Engsler finally gets minutes in the game. I think she's back. Nothing. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough with 3. Dee Richards with 5. And Jade Melbourne getting some minutes with 9 off the bench. For Seattle, we got Nneka Ogwumike with 15 minutes, 13 points, 3 rebounds. You got Ezzy Magagor with 6 points and 4 rebounds. Sky with 10 and 4 assists. Jewel Lloyd with 8 points. And Victoria Vivians with 2. Got Mercedes Russell off the bench with 4 points and 5 rebounds. Sammy Whitcomb with 3. Kiana Williams with 0. And Jordan Horston with 4 points, 2 rebounds. Nika Mule has not entered the game, neither has Dulcie for the Storm. And last but not least, the Chicago Connecticut game, excuse me. So we got it's 83-79, 4 minutes to go in this game here. We got Dewana Bonner with 19 and 8 rebounds. We got Alyssa Thomas with 9, 6 and 6. Bree Jones with 16 and 5. Ty Harris with 13. Dejanay Carrington with 15 and 6 rebounds. Good stuff. Olivia Nelson-Adota, nothing. Astu Indoor Fall, nothing off the bench. Rachel Bandham has 7. And Tiffany Mitchell has 4. Mo Jefferson with nothing. They have 16 turnovers as a team, which is 6 from Alyssa Thomas, which isn't great. But they still have the lead here. Chicago, Angel Reese has 13 and 4 rebounds. Elizabeth Williams with 10 and 3 rebounds. DeShields with 3 in her first game back. After missing the last game, I should say, not first game back. Mabry with 20 and 4 and 4 assists and 4 rebounds, excuse me. Dana Evans with 13, 3 of 5 from 3. Breezy Turner with nothing. Michaela Onyenwere with 3. That's crazy because she cooked us. She had like 13 against the Liberty. Lindsay Allen with 6 and Kennedy Carter, their spark plug off the bench with 11. So those are the box scores, people, for all the games that are going on at the moment. All right. I'm gonna look into the minutes for you. I'm on the WNBA page right now. I'm trying to see if they have who's leading the league in minutes so far. Regular season per game, stat category, minutes. There we go. Just got to read. So Alyssa Thomas is leading the league in minutes so far. She's averaging 39 minutes a game, so she's only resting a minute a game at this point. Arike Gumbawale right behind her at 38.3. Then we got Jackie Young tied at 38.3 and Nafisa Collier at 38.3. Let's see where Caitlin falls on this list. Caitlin Clark is 19th. She's averaging 32.3 minutes a game. So she's not even in the top 10. Kirsten Bell, Daniel, her foot, she has a foot injury, so she's out. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah. So she's like tied for 19th. Caitlin Clark is in minutes per game. Oh, sorry, I just hit the mic. My bad, y'all. All right, y'all, we still at halftime. Let me get the stuff ready for the third quarter. I remember last time I was chatting so much. Third quarter came and I wasn't even prepared. So let's get all that prepared from now. Alrighty, we're still at halftime, people. We are still at halftime. So you're not missing a thing here. I'm just keeping an eye on some of these other games. Just keeping an eye. I'll keep you updated as I see them. All right, let me take a quick look at the NBA for those NBA fans here. Hey, Mom, what's going on? NBA, the Indiana I almost called them the Fever. I did call them the Fever. Indiana Pacers are beating the Boston Celtics 73-57 at the start of the third quarter. This is interesting. Interesting developments happening, but I know Boston can erase leads quickly. Still at halftime. I appreciate all the support, you guys. All 111 of you who are on. A salute on the YouTube, on the Twitch. Salute to all y'all for the support. We do watch-alongs all season long. Make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe. This is I primarily cover the Liberty, but I've been doing watch-alongs for all the teams. So make sure if you want to keep abreast of any teams, if you can't watch a game and you're just out and about, make sure you can always know. I usually schedule the streams out pretty much in advance, probably a day in advance or the morning of, and you can listen along on your day-to-day. Or if you're watching another game and you just want to keep abreast of the game I'm doing, you can do that as well. Let's look at the schedule while we still have some time here. There won't be a watch-along tomorrow. I was trying to see if I could fit it in, but I can't. I have things to do tomorrow, so I won't be able to do it. But next time will be Tuesday. There's no games on Monday. Next time will be Tuesday. We have 3 games, 2 that start at 7 p.m. Eastern, excuse me, and 1 that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we have the Phoenix Mercury and the Connecticut Sun at 7. We have the Sparks versus the Fever at 7 as well. And at 8, we have the Storm versus the Sky. So between tomorrow and Tuesday morning, I will be putting a poll up in the community tab on YouTube for you guys to vote for which game you want me to cover on Tuesday. So make sure you are on the lookout for that. Some pretty good games there. Phoenix, Connecticut. That game is on CBS Sports Network, so that's national TV. The Sparks Fever game rematch is on NBA TV, and the Storm Sky game is on League Pass. Yes, Maria, the Chicago game is still on. It's 85-79, 3 minutes to go in that game. RC says Bell is come on, man. I can't even say that. Chicago game going down to the nitty-gritty as expected between a Teresa Weatherspoon-led team and Stephanie White. She preaches defense. All right, they're coming back to the broadcast now, people. They are coming back to the broadcast right now. The thing that stands out to me is the 3-point. Aces have hit 3 more threes than the Fever. Ball in play with the Fever to start, and we're off, people. We are off on the start of the second half of this game. Okay, it's the starters for both teams on the floor. We have Aaliyah Boston over to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell comes to right, shoots a long midi, bang, and she hits the mid-range jump shot on the board immediately. 46-40. I know people were clowning Christy Sides for having them to practice that mid-range jump shot, but that's where a lot of their open looks are, and she wants them to hit them. Jackie Young off the screen, corner to Alicia Clark in front of the Fever bench. No. Temmie with the rebound over to Caitlin. Caitlin gets the screen from Temmie. She splits the Caitlin step back 3. Bang! Caitlin Clark knocks down the 3. They start in this first half off solidly. And you have Jackie Young bringing it up. It's a 3-point game. So they've scored the first 5. Plum over to Asia Wilson, who drives. She gets into the paint. 1-leg fall away jumper. Fouled, rattles in, and scores. Temmie leans forward a little bit too much, hits Asia on the arm, and that is the foul. They're showing the scoring leaders. Caitlin Clark, of course, number 1. Kelsey Plum, number 2. Diasia Fair, number 3. And Kelsey Mitchell, number 4. NCAA scoring leaders all time. And Asia Wilson completes the 3-point play. Ball in bounds with the Fever. RC asked me, can the Fever win this game? Yes, they can. They're gonna have to get some stops though. Caitlin in the paint, corner to Temmie. Temmie, corner three in front of the Aces bench, misses. Jackie Young, they'll give Temmie that shot all day. Jackie Young quickly up the court. Jackie Young comes off the screen. Oh, good jump pass to Asia and scores. Yep, Liz, I know. Liz, like, subscribe. I'm glad you appreciate the watch-alongs. Do it for the people. Oh, there's a defensive foul on Kelsey Plum on Caitlin Clark. Their arms get tangled up there. Jackie Young sells like she's going to shoot the jumper and feeds the pass right into Asia. Easy basket there. 51-43. 51-43. Caitlin inbounds to Kelsey Mitchell. Handoff back to Caitlin, going left. Caitlin finds Aaliyah Boston at the foul line. She just got to shoot that one. Aaliyah Boston, fall away jumper. Rebound by Temmie. Temmie over to Kelsey Mitchell. Right wing three. Buries it. Kelsey Mitchell keeping this team in it. And the ball quickly up to the Aces. Asia Wilson, guarded by Temmie. Oh, fall away, scores. Amy, salute to you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Caitlin Clark quickly up the court. Caitlin Clark quickly. That was a little tongue twister there. Aaliyah Boston in the post. Guarded by Kia Stokes. Out to Katie Lou. Can she hit one? Oh, Katie Lou. It looks like the threes are coming alive here for the Indiana Fever. And the timeout. Is that a timeout? Timeout called. Looks like Becky Hammond calls the timeout here. Or no, they don't. It was just a stop and play. I thought it was a timeout. Ball back in play with the Aces. Jackie over to Asia. Asia tries to enter with a three. And Asia says, I could do that too. Asia says, I could do that too. Both teams hitting the threes now. Caitlin Clark off the screen finds Aaliyah Boston. She has to hit this foul line jumper. Misses. Temmie fighting in the paint. Saved by Asia Wilson. Plum quickly up to Jackie Young. Jackie Young, she pulls up for the mid-ranger and scores. Aaliyah misses the mid-ranger on one side. And Jackie hits it on the second. And now a timeout is called. 58-49 Aces. And timeout here by the Fever. Kurt says, who made this schedule for the Fever? Suspiciously brutal. I would say that if they made the schedule after Caitlin was drafted, but this schedule was made in advance. It was probably made back in December. So it's just with the Olympic year, a lot of games are compressed into limited amount of time. So it's a very compressed schedule. That's why some teams are playing their fourth game tonight. Some teams are like the Fever are playing their seventh game. Like the Liberty, they played their sixth game tonight. Earlier today, Chicago. Who they played? They played the Lynx. The Lynx were playing their fourth. So right now, it's all over the place. But it will all equal out in the end. The teams that had the hard schedule now will have it easier later on, and vice versa. Dang, I just missed who subscribed. Saw the notification and I totally missed it. Somebody, who that? Beulah asks, when does Chelsea Gray return? They have no timetable on her return. No timetable on her return. Oh, I just need to pull up Streamlabs. We're at a timeout right now. We're at a timeout at this moment. Janelle said, not them losing again. Nah, they ended up winning last night when they came back, but we'll see if this is a much tougher task today than last night. Yeah, Chelsea, she might hit you up with the Candace though. Candace got hurt and never came back. Damien said, just imagine if Chicago went up against Las Vegas, Asia Wilson versus Angel Reese. That would be a good one. When do they play? That is a great question. I'm about to look at the schedule now that you brought it up, Damien. They play the Aces. Let's see. Aces. They play the Aces June 27th. Chicago versus Las Vegas, June 27th. Yeah, I'll be surprised too if the Aces lose this game. But listen, stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. They're coming back to the broadcast now. They're coming back to the broadcast now. What am I looking for? Oh. All right, so we're back to the broadcast. Back to the broadcast. Ball back and play with the Fever. Caitlin Clark with the ball, guarded by Jackie Young. Jackie Young on 2 fouls. Let's see if they attack her. Caitlin Clark comes off the screen. She's looking. They run a double at her. Somebody got to be open, and they don't find it. Aaliyah Boston drives and throws a terrible pass to Katie Lou. Alicia Clark with the steal. Alicia Clark picks up her dribble, looks for Kelsey Plum. Plum gets into the paint, corner to Jackie Young for 3, misses. Rebound, Katie Lou. Aaliyah Boston got to make quicker decisions there. Caitlin Clark over to Katie Lou. Let's see if Katie can actually hit a 3, and she's way short. Way short. Rebound, Fever. Rebound Aces, excuse me. Fever can't let this game get away from them. Plum over to Kia Stokes at the 3-point line. Over to Jackie, left side of the floor. Nalissa Smith guarding Asia Wilson in the mid-post. Asia Wilson air ball. Wow, that's a shock. Boston with the rebound. Quickly outlet, and it looks like a trip. They call a tripping foul on, who was back there? It looked like Kia Stokes. Kia Stokes with the trip. Oh, it was Asia Wilson with the trip, excuse me. Asia Wilson trip on Nalissa Smith. They're going to review it. They're going to review it. They're going to review. Jay Anderson, salute to you. Thanks for the subscription. Salute, salute. Look. Oh, Chicago is down 3 with 32 seconds left to go in this game here. And they have the ball, actually. And they have the ball. Bertha, thank you. 84.69, my goodness. Salute to all y'all keeping me abreast of the NBA game, because I'm not even looking at the score of that. They keep reviewing this play to see if she was actually tripped. Daniel says Celtics in 6. Hey, they usually have one of these games. Angel Reese offensive foul. That might be the game there with 27 seconds left. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Nalissa Smith trips over her own feet. That's hilarious. Man, it's Celtics in 10. So the referees are still discussing what they saw there. They're probably going to take away the foul, but it looks like Asia Wilson tips the ball out of bounds. Why is Siri trying to talk to me? It looks like the Sky are going to lose this game. 12 seconds left. They had to foul somebody to stop the clock. So they're showing the replay. Oh, I see it. So Asia Wilson steps on the back of Nalissa's foot, which makes her trip herself. So that is a foul. Crowd not happy, but that's the correct call. She stepped on the back of her foot, causing her to trip herself. Are they going back to the... Why are they going back to it? You already seen the play like 30 times. Oh my goodness. They got to make this quicker in both sports, NBA and W. Well, both teams are back at their benches trying to draw up another play. They just keep replaying the same play over and over and over again. So it's a 4-point game in Chicago. 86-82. Chicago just called a timeout with 6 seconds left. It looks like the jeez. Excuse me, guys. Looks like the Sun are about to go 5-0. Jay, when Chelsea Gray returns to the Aces have to release a player? Nah. That was a good question. Due to the amount of players they already have, she still counts to their player count. So they don't have to release anybody. She'll just be back active. Because they have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they had enough money to have all 12 players on the roster. So with Kirsten Bell and Chelsea out, they just have 10 right now. They haven't signed anybody to any hardship contracts. They don't usually play a lot of people anyway. So right now they're going with like an 8-man rotation. So they have their starters and they're going with Sydney, Meg, and Kate. So 8. So already 2 players are already not playing with Diasia and Emma Cannon. So imagine when Chelsea comes back, somebody else will have to drop back to the bench. All right, guys, this is taking forever. The referees are explaining to Becky Hammon what the deal is. And that's the game, people. It goes final in Chicago. Sun 86, Sky 82. Sky lose their home opener. They're chanting ref you suck. The typical bad chant. So what did they call there? I need to go look at exactly the call because now Nalissa Smith is shooting a foul, a technical free throw. Oh, they called a clear path. That's why. Oh, that's tough. And she smokes the free throw. They called a clear path foul. So, so she's shooting the second. Let's see if she can hit one. And she misses both. Wow. So it doesn't even matter. It does not even help them. I don't know if they get free food if they miss free throws. Oh, yeah, they think they get free food if they miss 2. But it's Fever Ball. We're finally back in Nelson. Kelsey Mitchell drives, guarded by Plum, gets to the paint. Layup is good. They could have had a 4-point swing there if Nalissa hits both free throws, but it's a 7-point game. Asia Wilson at the 3-point line. She drives. Oh, she gets a spin move out to Kelsey Plum. Pump fakes. Drives by Kelsey Mitchell. Corner to Kate Martin. Can Kate get on the board? Yes, she can. Kate Martin knocks down the corner 3. And is back to a 10-point game. First points of the game. Caitlin Clark comes off the screen. Oh, finds Nalissa Smith. Spin move. Goes up and scores. So she misses the 2 free throws, but hits that tough shot there. Back to an 8-point game. It's the same thing I was saying the other night. Oh, good block by Nalissa Smith. And bodies on the floor. Fever have the ball. Caitlin crosses half court. Caitlin pushing. Guarded by Kate. Looking for somebody. Over to Kelsey Mitchell. Right in front of the Aces bench. They switch off. Now it's Kate guarding Kelsey Mitchell. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Kelsey. Oh, she pulls a deep 3 off the back rim. Rebound Kate Martin. Excuse me. Kate Martin crosses half court. Jackie Young in the corner. Jeez. Jackie Young gets to the foul line. Oh, no look to Asia Wilson. Wide open mid-range jump shot. That's money in the bank every day. 53-63. Back to a 10-point game. They're hovering. Oh, they trap Caitlin at half court, but she gets it to Aaliyah Boston, who drives, puts it up, and it's smacked out, but the Aces have the ball. This could be trouble for the Fever here. Over to Kelsey Plum on the left side of the court. Over to Jackie Young. Pump fakes at the top of the key. Almost loses it, but A'ja Wilson has a 3-point line. Over to Kelsey Plum for 3. Back rims it. A'ja Wilson, long rebound. She drives on Alyssa Smith and gets fouled. This is danger time for the Fever here. They're hanging on. They are hanging on, people. Daniel Celtics getting blown out 86-73. Thank you. Oh, that's not really a blown out 86-73. That's pretty close. That's just a 13-point game there. That can get erased in an instant. Especially with the 3-point shooting of the Celtics. Ball back in play. Plum off the screen over to A'ja. A'ja pump fakes on the mid-range. Goes up with the right and scores. A'ja Wilson having her way. Oh, and she gets fouled too? I didn't see the foul, but she gets fouled. And it's a 12-point game. Game is getting away from the Fever here. The defending champs are going to work. Oh, yeah, it was a foul by Temi. So A'ja Wilson at the line to complete the 3-point play. She's up to 27-9. 27 points, 9 rebounds. Let me stop the clock a little bit. We're at 3 minutes 45 here. I'm stopping the clock. Caitlin Clark with the ball. She goes cross-court to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell at the foul line, hand off to Temi. Temi back to Kelsey. Kelsey for another 3. Front rims it, bounces around. A'ja has the double-double. Over to Plum. Plum, middle of the floor. Dribbles back out. Guarded by Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull is in the game. Plum drives right by her. Corner to Kate Martin. Kia Stokes for 3. Back rim. And rebound Clark. Caitlin, that is. Caitlin drives. Goes behind the back. Step side 3. We know she don't like going right for the 3. She likes going to the left for the 3. Plum with the ball. Tween. And dribbles it back out. Oh, looks for Jackie Young on the curl. Jackie Young guarded by Caitlin Clark. Nalissa and A'ja fighting in the post there. And they call a foul on Nalissa. Her and A'ja were fighting in that paint. Fighting, trying to get positioning down there. So Alicia Clark in the game. Kia Stokes goes out. I didn't know Stokes is from Iowa. That's interesting. A bunch of Iowa connections in this game right now. Kate Martin over to Plum. Plum goes to the basket. Smokes the layup. Rebound Nalissa Smith. Over to Caitlin. Caitlin outlet to Kelsey Mitchell. Right 3. Bang. Kelsey Mitchell hits the 3 and gets it back down to 10. Let's see if the Fever can close the gap a little bit more. We have Clark over to Jackie Young. Young guarded by Lexi Hull. Alicia Clark, great cut. She cuts right to the front of the basket. Jackie Young finds her, and they score. Back to a 12-point game. That's the thing about cutting. Everybody shouldn't just be standing around the 3-point line. Make yourself available, and Jackie Young finds her. Temi with the ball, looking for Caitlin. Caitlin with the ball. Finds Temi. Temi pump fakes, shoots a jumper. I think that's her first miss of the game. And rebound Aces. Quickly up the court. Jackie Young 3 misses. Rebound Nalissa Smith. Oh, Caitlin, another outlet pass to Temi. Temi got to grab that. She tried to let it bounce. Alicia Clark with the steal. Kelsey Plum crossover. Alicia Clark left wing 3. Buries it. This turnover. A couple bad possessions there, and it's 71-56, approaching a minute to go in this third quarter. Aces doing what the champs do. And what do they call? They say it's out on the Aces on the strip. Stays Fever Bowl. Great cut paint cut by Alicia Clark. You're showing the replay. All eyes are on Jackie Young. They don't see Alicia Clark cutting right behind. And then on the other, and then she comes back the next possession and hits a three. Ball in play with the Fever. Game is getting away from them. Lexi Hull drives, gets blocked by Kate Martin. And the Aces have the ball. They're getting outscored 25-18 in this quarter. Jackie Young in and out dribble, and they call a foul on Lexi Hull. Foul on Lexi Hull. So it's gonna be. Is this a foul shot? Are they in the bonus? He just zoomed in on Kate Martin. I can't really see what else is going on. Oh yeah, so Jackie Young going to the line for free throws. Jackie Young going to the line for free throws. Yeah, it's hard to win back-to-back games, especially on the road. You were just in LA. You had to take the short flight over to Vegas and play the defending champs who have been sitting since Tuesday. And Jackie Young misses the first free throw. Aaliyah Boston checks back into the game. Erica Wheeler checks back into the game as well. So Temmie and Caitlin go to the bench. They'll probably sit the rest of this third quarter with 1 minute, 2 seconds left to go. She hits the second. Score is 72-56. Erica Wheeler with the ball. It looks like they're running like a fake zone here. The Aces are like a 2-3 zone here. Nalissa Smith pump fake, drives, crossover, mid-ranger off the front rim. Asia Wilson, another rebound. Over to Jackie. Jackie, let's see if they play for the 2-for-1 possession here. Jackie Young calling for the screen. She gets the screen from Asia. Pocket pass, corner to Kate. Kate Martin, other corner three. Oh, it rattles around and misses. Erica Wheeler, 21 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They'll play for one possession here. Erica Wheeler over to Kelsey Mitchell, guarded by Kate Martin. 11 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Kelsey over to Erica Wheeler, pump fakes. Back to Kelsey. Kelsey, left wing three, misses. Rebound Alicia Clark, 2 seconds. And that's how the quarter ends. So, at the end of the third quarter, Aces are up 72-56. They outscored the Fever 26-18 in that quarter. Taxi Frank channel, salute. Thanks for the subscription. Salute to you. Salute to you. All right, let's get things ready for the fourth. Things ready for the fourth quarter here. Right. Salute to everybody who's here on the watch along. Nice Saturday evening hoops. Fever going for their second win. Aces going for their third win. And we'll see who can pull it out. Looks like Aces are in pole position, I should say. Pacers up by 9 and in the third. See, I told you that. No lead is safe with that Boston team. We have a couple games that went final already. We had Minnesota beat New York at they played at 1 p.m. Eastern. Just about 5-10 minutes ago, Connecticut pulls out the win against Chicago to stay undefeated, 86-82. You got 65-50, the Storm over the Mystics. And we got Dallas up 29-14 on the Mercury. That game started at 10 p.m. Eastern. Alrighty. So we're coming down to the end here. The Fever coming down to the end of this game. They should be heading back home after this. The next game is at home on Tuesday against the Sparks, a rematch of last night's game. So be on the lookout for that. And we'll see what the deal is there. So the next time I will be doing a watch along is on Tuesday. After that, there won't be one on Wednesday. I will be at the Liberty game down at Barclays for the Mercury Liberty game. Next game will probably be Thursday. Seattle plays Indiana and Los Angeles plays Chicago. So we have some good games. Some good games coming down the pipeline in the W. All right, salute to everybody here. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I know I keep repeating it, but your support really helps the channel. So I appreciate all 100+ of you here on the Twitch and YouTube. All right, so we're about to start this fourth quarter. The first 3 minutes will let us know how this game is gonna go. Sigmund says bad showing by Fever. Young team on the second night of a back-to-back against the defending champs after an emotional win yesterday. I'll give them some grace. They fought hard in the beginning, but experience pays. Kate Martin for 3, buries it. Kate Martin hits another 3, and it's 75-56. This game is getting away. It's a 19-point game here. Aaliyah Boston over to Erica Wheeler, over to Lexi Hull. Can she answer? Lexi Hull answers with a 3. They needed that badly. You can't trade baskets here, though. You have to get some stops here. So it's Sydney Colson, Kia Stokes, Kate Martin, Kelsey Plum, and Alicia Clark for the Aces. Kelsey Plum gets a freeway to the basket, finds Sydney Colson out to Alicia Clark. 3-point line. Corner to Kelsey Plum in front of Fever bench. She misses. Kate Martin gets the rebound. Kate out to Alicia. Go back to Kate. Kate with the pump fake. She drives, gets fouled, throws it up, and 1. Kate Martin. You got Lisa Bluter and I guess the new coach over here high-fiving, and this other lady, I don't know who she is. All you college basketball fans, you can tell me who she is. I think it's a new coach for Iowa and one of her friends, or sister or something. Jay, when do you think Celeste will get minutes? Never, to be honest with you. She hits the completes the 3-point play, and is back to a 19-point game. Unfortunately, she probably won't get minutes unless somebody gets hurt. I can see her getting cut before getting minutes, to be honest with you. Erica Wheeler with the ball. Aaliyah Boston with the ball over to Lexi Hill. Lexi Hill back to Aaliyah. Aaliyah has Sydney Colson on her. That should be a post-up. Erica Wheeler, deep 3. Oh, Erica Wheeler throws up a 3 and banks it in. Desperation 3 goes in. 78-62. Rather be lucky than good sometimes. Kelsey Plum, foul line floater is good. They can't keep trading baskets here. They cannot keep trading baskets. Erica Wheeler playing point. She's trying to call out the play. They're running zone, the Aces are. Finds Aaliyah Boston at the 3-point line. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nalissa Smith back to Erica Wheeler. She might have to throw up another desperation, but she drives. And they call a foul. The Aces bailed them out there. Yeah, Caitlin Clark checking into the game. And so is Temi. I don't know who's coming out. Trying to see who is coming out. So it's Caitlin. I don't know. It looked like some confusion there. Caitlin, Erica Wheeler, Kelsey Mitchell, ball inbounded. Erica Wheeler in the corner at top to Aaliyah Boston now. They don't know what they're doing. Caitlin with the ball. Colson playing tough defense, and it goes out of bounds off of Caitlin. Sydney Colson playing tough defense. That looked like a foul. That looked tipped out on Sydney. But let's see what they do. Grace Berger getting buried in Indiana's bench. She should get minutes, yeah. Even with Christy Wallace out today, Christy Wallace not even playing. You would think Grace would get some minutes, but apparently not. Is she even in close? Let me see. They go into the board to review if it should be Indiana or Aces Ball. I don't even see, where is Grace? They got Grace out the picture. I don't even see her. I see Celeste. I see Victoria. I don't see Grace. Grace probably sitting further back. All right, so we're in a replay review right now. Replay review. So we'll see what the resolution is when they get back. Mystics trying to make a run at it. It's a 12-point game, 68-56 here. They're trying to keep it close. Dallas is just 46-29. That's tough. What else is going on? Let me see who's cooking in this Dallas game. Dallas Phoenix. This is interesting. I didn't expect it to go this way. Probably Tierra McCowan. They don't really have any bigs down in Phoenix. Oh no, it's Arike Gumbawale with 13. Monique Billings on a hardship contract. She has 10. And then you have JC Sheldon with 6 off the bench. Okay, so it's pretty balanced here. And you got Diana Taurasi with 11. Cloud with 2, Copper with 9, Natasha Mack with 0. Okay, so I see. I understand. Let's see how much Skylar Diggins has for the Seattle Storm. Sky Diggins up to 14. Beulah asks, how long will Brittany Griner be out there? There's no timetable for her return either. They're keeping a lot of these injuries very under wraps, I guess, to limit expectations. Because if you say one thing and it doesn't happen, then people are gonna hold it against you. So they're keeping a lot of these injury timetables under wraps. Ball back in play with the Aces. It actually stayed. The Aces were right. It was challenged by Indiana, so they lose their challenge the rest of the game. Kelsey Mitchell gets the steal though. Oh, that should be a foul. She took her legs out. I'm sorry. I don't know if they're gonna call one of those clear paths or one of those type of fouls. I mean, Sigmund, you're entitled to think it's a bad showing. I mean, I'm just giving context that you're playing the defending champs on a second night of a back-to-back. The defending back-to-back champs on the second night of a back-to-back. So I'm just giving some context there. It's Indiana ball though. Indiana ball. Over to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell at the top of the key. Over to Temmie. Temmie back to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell tries to drive. She hesitation dribble, and they call a foul on Alicia Clark. So it's 80-62. We're at 7:19. Let me get my clock right. We're at 7:19 to go here. Asia Wilson back into the game. Ball inbounded with the Fever. Over to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark bounce past to Aaliyah Boston. She drives up and scores. That play's been there all game. If she could just finish it. Jackie Young quickly up the court. Out to Asia Wilson for another three. Front rims it. Rebound, Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler over to Caitlin. Caitlin into the paint. Oh, she had the wide open floater. She should have shot that. Erica Wheeler drives, throws up the floater, and misses. Asia Wilson with the rebound. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, damn. See, I told you the game is close again. Jackie Young comes off the screen from Asia and picks up her dribble. Finds Asia at the foul line. She backs down on Leah Boston. Out to Kelsey Plum for three. Buries it. 83-64. Back to 19. Caitlin Clark off the screen. Caitlin Clark goes baseline. Looking for somebody. Bounce pass to Aaliyah. And she thought she got fouled and misses. Dang. Rattles right in and out for Aaliyah Boston. Asia Wilson, Jackie Young stops. Foul line jumper. Good. And it's over 20 now. 85-64. Timeout called by Indiana. This game has gotten away from them. They were trying to hold on to the rope, but they could only do so much against the defending back-to-back champs. 85-64, 6:06 to go in the fourth quarter here. Well, they gave it a good fight, but experience matters. Got a fresh Vegas team coming off a loss, looking to prove a point. And in that second quarter, they took off on y'all. 22-10 in that second quarter, 26-18 in the third quarter. And that pretty much sealed the deal there. Pretty much. Well, now they get a nice little break. Well, they're off. They have Sunday off, Monday off, and they play Tuesday. So they have a nice break to recuperate, get back home, sleep in their own bed, and get back to it. The Liberty, they don't play the Aces that often. They play the Aces like in June. July. They only play the Aces once in New York, and that's like all the way in September. Compared to last year, I think we played them like 5 times last year, including the Commissioner's Cup. But the Aces play the Liberty June 15th in Vegas. And then they don't play them again until, let's see, it looks like August 17th and then September 8th. So we have one in a couple weeks, and then the rest aren't until after the Olympic break. The Storm have taken back off on the Mystics 76-59. 76-59. Good to see Jade Melbourne getting some minutes against her old team. All right, we're winding down to the end of this game. We got 6 minutes left in this game. It started off really energetic. That first quarter, the Fever actually had the lead. But as all championship quality teams do, they put their foot down and took over from that second quarter going forward. Of course you show up. What up, Keita? Salute. Of course you show up now. Your team doing their thing. Fever ball, Caitlin over the Grace Berger minutes. Grace has the ball over to Caitlin. Caitlin to Temmie Seals. Temmie smokes the layup but gets her own rebound. Grace Berger, mid-range assassin, misses. Asia Wilson, another rebound. Jackie Young quickly up the court. Kelsey Plum traveled. Whoa. And they don't call it. Rebound, Grace Berger. Grace over to Caitlin. Caitlin. Oh, she tries to bullet it in, and Alicia Clark picks it off like a defensive back. Picks it off right out the air. Jackie Young with the ball. Jackie Young gets to the baseline, looking for somebody. Kelsey Plum, wide open three, off the back rim, goes out to Kia Stokes, though, on the offensive rebound. Back to Kelsey. Kelsey crossover on Katie Lou. Out to Asia. Asia gets the left-hand drive, step back, jumper, and it bounces in. Yeah. This might be curtains. Looking at the comments. When Elena Deladon take a break, it hurt the Mystics. Yeah. Shorty said, yeah, I ain't coming back. Don't call me, I'll call you. Temmie with the ball. Temmie out to Caitlin. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Feeds Temmie. Temmie goes up and scores. Them two have a connection. 87-66. Who do you want in the NBA Finals, Jay? At this point, let's go Celtics. Minnesota. Oh, Kelsey Plum gets fouled going, and she'll go to the line for 2. That's who I want. I would want Celtics Minnesota, but who knows? It might be Celtics Mavericks at this point. Yeah, Kita, y'all packing them up. Sigmund said it indicates a lack of depth. Fever had a 5-point lead or something like that, and it just collapsed. Yeah, I had a 4-point lead. But even if you have lack of depth, if you bring in somebody off the bench going against the starters for the Aces, it's still not a good recipe. Kelsey Plum misses the second free throw, but I understand what you're saying. But oh man, I'm glad I'm not a betting man. Celeste Taylor getting some minutes. I just said Celeste probably won't get minutes, but she's in the game because this game is over. Grace Berger in the paint over to Katie Lou. Katie Lou misses. It's 66-88, people. 66-88. Jackie Young into the paint, gets stripped, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, Dyaisha Fair. Everybody getting minutes tonight. Dyaisha Fair getting her first minutes of the season. I think this is the first game the Aces are like blowing somebody out like this. So Dyaisha Fair in the game to get some minutes now. Jackie Young talking to her, trying to instruct her what to do. Lexi Hull in the game as well. 88-66, people. 88-66. Jackie Young getting a well-deserved rest. She had a solid game tonight. Bowling play with the Aces. It's Kate Martin, and Kia Stokes, Dyaisha Fair, Meg Gustafson, Alicia Clark, if I didn't say her name already. Alicia misses the layup, rebound by Temmie. Temmie over to Katie Lou. Can she hit a 3? Nope. Lexi Hull rebound, goes up for the putback and scores. And timeout Becky. 88-68. 20-point lead. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, so this game is pretty much done and dusted. 3.5 to go, 20-point lead. It looks like everybody's clearing their benches at this point as much as they can. But it's good. Celeste Taylor getting some minutes. Dyaisha Fair getting some minutes as well. Let's see if she can get some points on the board here. Just like the commentators are saying, there's a lot of season left. This is the first part of the season. It's only week 2 of the season. Week 2 of the season. So, the same teams that are struggling now may not be struggling come August, September. That's when you can start being upset about some things. This first couple weeks of the season, teams are still filling each other out. They coming off the long break. They're trying to institute new pieces. So there's going to be some ugly games. But once we get to August, September, heading towards playoff time, seeding on the line, playoff positioning on the line, that's when you'll see the contenders from the pretenders. Ball back in play with the Aces. Sydney Colson in the game now. Colson with the ball over to Kate Martin. Over in the corner to Dyaisha Fair, guarded by Celeste Taylor. Back to Dyaisha Fair. Handoff to Sydney Colson. Colson for 3, buries it. Colson right in front of the Indiana Fever bench. Buries a three. Grace Berger over to Katie Lou over to Lexi. You got Temmie in the post on Meg Gustafson. She goes up with the right, scores, and won. 91-70. Aces should put in Emma Cannon. I mean, they might as well, Daniel, at this point. But I think they have all the bench players in at this point right now. Oh, as they do. They put in Emma. Emma's in the game now. So it's Emma Cannon, Meg Gustafson, Kate Martin, Deja Fair, and Sydney Colson. So it's an all bench unit in for the Aces. Temmie for the 3-point play, buries it. So it's a 20-point lead by the Aces. Under 3 minutes to go. You have Grace Berger, Katie Lou, Celeste Taylor, Temmie, and Lexi Hull. Temmie with the strip and gets tripped. They might call that same foul again. Sigma said Fever won yesterday by running. They need a half-court game also. Yeah. They won yesterday by running, but they also were playing a not as good team because they were losing that game as well, and the Sparks just started capitulating, honestly, in that second half. So it's one of those things where the team you're playing against matters as well. Temmie Fagbendley in her first start, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Her first start this season, I should say. Yeah, Maria, the defending champ started defending champing and put the hammer down. Temmie hits the first free throw. So it's all bench units in here right now. All bench units in for both teams. And Temmie hits the second free throw. So it's 91-73, ball in play. Sydney Colson with it. Kate Martin with the ball. No look to Emma Cannon. Turnover. Grace Berger pushing it over to Celeste. Celeste goes around. Oh, and they call an offensive foul on Celeste Taylor for hooking. So it's Ace's ball. 2 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter in a game which is pretty much over, just running out the clock. Kate Martin with the ball. Kate Martin out to Meg Gustafson. Over to Deja Fair. Deja Fair, mid-range jumper, off. And rebound. Oh, Victoria Saxton getting some minutes. So everybody getting minutes in this game. Celeste Taylor brings the ball up the court over to Victoria. Over to Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull, double crossover, gets to the paint, throws it up, fouled, and we're going to the line for more free throws. Going to the line for more free throws. It hasn't been a good night for Meg. Meg Gustafson in her minutes. I've seen her shoot an air ball. Lexi Hull hits the first free throw. And Lexi Hull buries the second. And it's 91-75. Fever has at least 4 good players, but you need 6. Yeah, you need about that much. Deja Fair with the pump fake. She gets into the paint. Over to Emma Cannon. Mid-range jumper is good. The veteran scores her first points of the season. Grace Berger with the ball. Grace Berger over to Lexi Hull. They find Victoria Saxton on the baseline. She drives at Meg. Corner to Celeste Taylor. Celeste Taylor with the drive. Guarded by Deja Fair. Finds Lexi Hull right there. 5-foot jumper is good. 93-77. Fever trying to make this lead respectable. And there's the foul on Celeste Taylor trying to fight over the screen. So it stays with the Aces. Sideline out of bounds. So Sydney Colson, the inbound, finds Deja Fair, guarded by Celeste Taylor. She's trying to get on the board. Corner to Kate Martin on the wing. Misses. Rebound. Kate Martin. It bounces all the way back out to her. Deja Fair for 3. Oh, back rim. Meg Gustafson tips it back out. Another chance for the Aces here. Sydney Colson with the ball. Step back 3 from Sydney. Oh, she splashes it in. 96-77. Celeste Taylor with the ball. Celeste to Lexi Hall. Mid-range jumper misses. Sydney Colson with the rebound. Daniel says Celtics tied a game. Oh, snap. Sydney Colson runs into Meg. Gets the ball to Meg. Oh, my clock is a little fast here. 32 seconds to go in this game. Deja Fair tries to feed the pass. It goes out of bounds. So there's 28 seconds to go in this game. 28 seconds to go. So Aces to inbound. Aces inbound, and this should be a backcourt violation. Oh, no, I guess you could pass all the way in the backcourt. I forgot. Kate Martin for a deep 3 off the front, and they call a foul on the 3-point shot. Oh, man. They bail Kate Martin. She shoots a deep 3, and they get into her landing area. So Kate Martin going to the line for 3 free throws here. Kate Martin for the first. She has 10 points. He rattles it in. Kate Martin with 10. For the second, and she hits the second. 98-77. Liz, salute. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time. And she hits the third. All right, 20 seconds left in this game. Hopefully they don't waste any more time here. Yeah, Victoria Saxton. Lexi Hall corner to Grace Berger. Hits the 3. 99-80. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will do it, people. That will do it. The Aces beat the Indiana Fever for the first time this season, 99-80. Aces. I'm gonna change the records here. Aces moved to 3-1. The Fever moved to 1-6. We're gonna take a brief look at the box scores before we head on out of here. Let me just get that reset up because we were looking at all the other stuff. Sigmund says, "Hey Jay, how come we hear you so clearly? Where's the mic? The mic is literally right here. Like my finger is resting on the mic as we speak. So I'm glad it sounds good. It took a lot of finagling to get it where it's supposed to be. Well, let's take a look at this box score right quick before I let y'all out of here. As I can see, Indiana Fever 80, Aces 99. Indiana outscored them 28-24 in the first. Got outscored 22-10 in the second, 26-18 in the third, and finally outscored 27-24 in the fourth, which is why they lost by 19 tonight. For the Fever, they were led by 16 points from Kelsey Mitchell, as Meg Gustafson's hugging all these Iowa old ladies. Temi Fack Benley in her first start had 13 and 8. Aaliyah Boston had 12 and 6. Caitlin Clark, not her best game, 8 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, did have 6 turnovers, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 8 from the floor. The bench, Lexi Hull got some garbage time minutes, had 12 points. Nalissa Smith had 8 and 6 off the bench as well. For the Aces, we had Alicia Clark with 8.6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Shows she was stuffing the stat sheet. Kia Stokes 0. Asia Wilson had 29 and 15. Wow. Kelsey Plum had 20 and 7 assists. Jackie Young had 22 and 6 assists. Their bench, Kate Martin contributed with 12, Sydney Colson with 6, Emma Cannon with 2. Maria, have a good night. All right, people. I'm about to head out myself. Appreciate you all for tuning in. On the way out, leave a like on the video. I will be back on Tuesday for a watch along. Look in the community posting on the YouTube channel for the no way the Celtics won, Daniel. That's crazy. Look on the community posting on the YouTube channel for the poll for what game we're gonna be doing on Tuesday. Enjoy your Memorial Day if you celebrate the Memorial Day holiday or time of year. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Until then, be safe and salute.